Hi, my name is Srishti Suresh. I'm the head of Pupillage Recruitment at Coram Chambers, and I'm a specialist family law barrister.
Hi, my name is Mahesh Karu. I'm a criminal barrister and head of pupillage at 2 Harcourt buildings. Look over the application again with some fresh eyes. Sometimes even a week later you look at the application and realise that something you wrote you thought sounded good maybe wasn't quite what you expected it to be. Show your friends, show your colleagues, any of your friends who may have been successful this year or more successful than you were, ask them to have a look at it. There's no shame, it's a difficult process. The Inns also offer clinics. The CV clinic at the Pupillage Fair that we take part in every year is a good place to go as well. And we're also there at the Pupillage Fair every year. Come and meet us and ask us.
The first thing I want to do, and I'm sorry to make this a slight campaign, but I do think all chambers should provide detailed feedback. So from round one onwards, anyone that's unsuccessful at Coram gets a personal phone call if they want one, setting out, the areas in which they did really well at interview and the areas that could benefit from some more reflection. The ideal, though, if you don't automatically get feedback, is always to ask. The worst you can hear is a no, but also to use the mock interview process, because that's where you're going to get the most variety of feedback on how you're providing answers. Just be careful that people have different views on what plays well in an interview, and where you're getting sort of competing or conflicting views. Find a way to resolve those things so that it doesn't play on your mind too much when you do come to the real thing.
Depending on the applicant, if they are still at a stage in their academic life, then focus on that. Try and do as much as you can outside, but really focus on the exams. That's important. You've got time afterwards to get the work experience. If you're further on in your career, then get as much experience, practical experience that you can, and really think about how you can apply that to a career in law and a career at the bar. As I say, we want to see candidates that have experience of anything, but that's going to be useful as a barrister. So try and get anything you can that's going to do that.
The obvious answer is to say reflect, but obviously for each candidate that's going to mean something quite different. So what I will say is reflect on the specific role that you'll be playing when you start to practice as a barrister, and do that in as many ways as possible. For some people it's paralegaling, because then they usually get to go to court and see how advocates are performing. For some people it's going and sitting in open court so they can develop a sense of how other people advocate. What reflection means is particular to the candidate and particular to their journey, but certainly just not being shy about using all the resources available to them to do that.